Yeah, just like tall, chocolate preferably, and smart and funny and financially stable.
Y'all be
Wow.
wanting the perfect nigga.
Bruh.
Oh, was that a perfect nigga?
That's a Build-A-Bear.
Damn. Now I like guys, they have to be over 6'4".
Wow.
I'm about to get that surgery. You saw that surgery.
Just like they were saying.
I'm about to get that surgery.
Surgery?
The knee surgery add about 3-4 inches. I'm in. Then I'll be her type.
6'5", chocolate.
Oh, you with b-ball players? Got her.
Yeah, exactly. And
Listen, look at this woman, bruv. Talking about she wants this and she wants that. Look at this woman, fam. You have tattoos on your face. You want a tall guy who's smart, funny, handsome, and financially stable. And don't you think all the other women out there want that? All the other women that are not full of tattoos. The ones that probably look a little bit more classy than you. The ones that probably look a little bit more presentable to somebody's family. Don't you think that guy may choose other women before they choose you? People like this, they're so delusional because they get willy thrown at them quite often. When a lot of men would look at somebody like this, they're just going to think, I want to sleep with you. And that's it. That is as far as it goes. They want to sleep with you and that's it, fam. But in your mind, you think that you are hot property. You think you made it. And you think that it makes sense for you to come out and say all of these dating requirements. Bro, you can have all the dating requirements you want in the world, bro. Like, but it doesn't mean that that type of person wants you, especially for a long-term commitment. To me, you don't look trustworthy, bro. You look like you are for the streets. And then the other woman talking about, oh yeah, a guy has to be 6'4". As I told you lot earlier, a lot of times, in particular American women, they have this really insane obsession with an exceptionally tall man. I think the NBA and basketball has a lot to do with it because basketball players are perceived to be like some kind of demigods in America. They're perceived to be like the pinnacle of a man. Someone wrote, do athletes want her though? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The guys that you want, do they want you? Do they want you past one night? Every one of you guys watching this, imagine you bringing this woman to come and meet your parents and you'll be like, yeah, this is the woman I want to marry. This woman right here on the screen. Bro, not in my family. That can't compute. I'm sorry. It don't work. I've dated a woman that had a lot of tattoos as well. And really deep down, subconsciously, I knew that it wasn't going nowhere because she's full of tattoos. She looks like a wall of graffiti. Why would you put bumper stickers all over a Lamborghini? Why? And you know what? I'm not even that prudent or anything like that. You know, if a woman, because most girls these days have tattoos, if they got one or two small ones, you know, I can live with it. You know, preferably they'd have zero. And I actually come into contact with women that don't have any tattoos. They still do exist, but like one or two small ones in places they can hide. But once they start doing sleeves, they start putting tattoos on their neck, tattoos on their face, on their hands and fingers. Yeah, it's a wrap. You are disqualified. I don't care how good looking your face is. I don't care how your body looks. I don't care. Because it just doesn't look wifey material in my eyes and in the eyes of many guys. But anyway, you want your tall NBA player guy. Good luck with that. We'll see how far that goes.
I got a question. Why do men be scared to make the first move?
Why do you put tattoos on your face and your neck?
This is a new thing for me.
Because you look like trouble. They don't want to bring trouble into their lives. Why would some guy who is sensible, who has his life together, who probably ticks the boxes that you're looking for, why would he want to come and approach you though? Have you ever thought about that? You have tattoos on your face.
Silly.
what was you thinking when you put tattoos on your face? What was you really thinking about? I mean, anyone I see with tattoos on their face, they really don't give a crap about anything. Like, you really can't see much for yourself in your future. And that's why you went and put tattoos on your face. Do you realize by putting tattoos on your face and on your neck, you realize you've put a glass ceiling of potential in life? Do you realize you've put a barrier between you and a lot of potential in the future? Because of how you have made your image, and whether you like it or not, tattoos on the face is never going to be classy. It's never going to look like wife material. It doesn't matter how much money you get from OF or clubs or being a bottle girl or I don't know, whatever you do. You probably don't find the majority of men attractive. You probably want King the Great 6'8", number one, which is a what? 0.5 percentile of all men walking around in your country. Yeah. So there's a high likelihood that you're going to reject these guys. Then of that percentage of guys who you still may find attractive, a lot of them are probably going to look at you and think, you know what? You are not wifey material.
She belongs to the streets.
And you never will be wifey material because you've put tattoos on your face and on your neck. And your body's probably full. You probably got both sleeves done, both legs done. You're done out here, bro.
Do you feel like being an adult creator, how do you like balance your boundaries with like creating and your personal life?
I only ever really sleep around if it's on film. And I keep like personal stuff is never on film.
Do you think you could have a boyfriend and still do this?
Yes.
What are you talking about, you idiot?
So this girl sleeps with men on camera. And she still thinks that she can have a boyfriend. The delusion is very strong in this girl. This guy here, he looks like he's drunk, bruv. Or he's intoxicated or something's going on. I don't know, but yeah. Like, this girl is crazy anyway.
Would you do content with him or with other creators?
Other creators.
And he'd have to be cool with that.
Open relationship.
Wow. Even if she has a boyfriend, she's still going to be sleeping with other guys on camera and he has to be cool with that.
Fair enough.
By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, and you know the crazy thing is, when she's tired of doing this, when she feels like, you know what, I'm better than this, you know, I don't want to be associated with this kind of corn anymore, blah, blah, blah. She'll try and reform herself and there'll be some guy, some simp out there that's going to wifey her up, bro.
Pathetic.
You're going to find out that she's been doing a lot, fam.